Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And they can counter here. Floated through. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has not gone well. Tomiyasu. Araujo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Van Dijk. Caceres. Over to the other side. Tomiyasu. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Araujo. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Roberto Carlos. That's the throw. And it's Bellingham. Gullit. Oh, sweet feet. Corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Hazard stood his ground strongly. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he was quick to react. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a little off target. De Jong.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. And this is Hazard. And that was very necessary. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And here's Roberto Carlos. Chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Hazard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Opts for safety. Yaya Toure. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's had it taken off him. It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. And that has put paid to that. Tomiyasu. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Hazard, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And this is Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he spark a counter here? Yaya Toure. So we've reached the hour mark. Out towards the flank. Takes aim and cross. He's got tall. Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's De Jong. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well played. That has been cut short. Tomiyasu, a player who needs no introduction. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tries to pass it through, and this is Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's an imaginative pass. Caceres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's De Jong. And he's in on goal! He's found a way through! Oh, that's neat. Shoots! Well, that looks a decent ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
5 minutes left on the clock. Driving through the middle. It's Roberto Carlos! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And it's played in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ronaldinho knocks it into space. And that is as far as it goes. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.